Alright, some very weird stuff has actually been happening to Fallout 4's Creation Club recently. If you guys have been following, with my most recent kind of Creation Club updates, you would have seen that I actually recently just made a video where I talked about the latest Creation Club update to the featured page, where they actually introduced something that we've never seen before. They actually kind of sliced up the grid world creation, I wouldn't say into three, but kind of took one little part of it and made it a little free creation that you were able to actually install. I thought this would have lasted for about a week or so. It actually didn't, or 2 weeks rather. It kind of didn't. It actually ended up only being a week, which was really kind of crazy to see, in my opinion. Again, they released this VR workshop grid world for free. I did a little walkthrough on it and they just removed it. Yeah, they removed it and actually updated the Creation Club again. Some people are saying, are they going to be changing the routine of the Creation Club updates? Like it's going to be every week now instead of every second week? I don't believe so. I think they were just doing that thing for a little, time, having that grid world for free. And then, it was always going to be the VR workshop potentially go on discount. But yes, they have, of course, changed it again, which I will be going into a little bit more depth in later in the video. But a lot of people have sparked a lot of different rumors, which I'll probably be talking about in some other videos. Some people are saying, will we finally get to see some Creation Club content? For those of you who don't know why we haven't gotten any Creation Club content, I believe I made a video on it previously, but basically Bethesda are currently in the middle of a lawsuit when it comes to the whole Fallout 4 Creation Club thing. To kind of summarize it up pretty quickly in a little short summary, it's basically Bethesda originally in 2016 put out kind of this season pass thing that meant that every single DLC they released to Fallout 4 you would therefore get for free if you did buy this season pass. Basically the season pass was like $50 or something, and then you got like $120 worth of DLC content. Basically it's a pretty good deal. But then what people are kind of arguing is, a couple years later they ended up releasing this Creation Club content, which was like mini DLC. Basically, if you bought the season pass, you actually weren't getting these little bits of content for free, meaning that, kind of these companies have come out and said, well, we're going to sue Bethesda here because you're adding mini DLC to the game, but it's not free to those who bought the season pass, which entitled them to have all DLC for free. So it's kind of like, well, yeah, Bethesda have kind of fumbled the bag a little bit here and have kind of come into a little bit of an issue. Again, this doesn't apply to Skyrim because they never released a season pass, I don't believe, for that. So it's kind of like, well, yeah, that's why the Creation Club hasn't been getting updated, in terms of new content. But it's been weird because every second week or so, they've just been continuously updating the Creation Club with new bundles, new, discounts, this and that. And it's the same thing with this week. They've updated it again. And yeah, they've been doing it every second week. So yeah, again, I do believe though, I genuinely do believe that in 2022, we will get some interesting content. I do think they'll release some new stuff then, because you would think the lawsuit would be probably on its way to being nearly over, right? I don't know if Bethesda are going to win the lawsuit. It's not for me to decide, and I'm probably not going to be really talking about that in this video. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. But for now, we got a new Creation Club content to be going over with you guys, in terms of an update to the featured page. So I guess without further ado, let's just get kind of, straight into it. So here we are on the store. The Fallout Legacy bundle is still here for 30% off. 3,500 down to 2,450. This is pretty crazy to still here. I really do feel like getting this because, again, I know it just comes with so much content that it's crazy. It says for limited time only, the Fallout Legacy bundle features a dozen creations spanning over 20 years of Fallout. Included in this bundle are the Chinese Stealth Armor, the Hellfire Power Armor, the XO2 Power Armor, the Pint-Sized Slasher, Sentinel Control System, Anti-Material Rifle, Prototype Gauss Rifle, the Tunnel Snake's Rule, and the Zetar Arsenal Heavy Incinerator, the She Weapon and Armor skins. Basically, every single creation nearly is in this. Of course, the Tunnel Snake's Rule one is absolutely fantastic. I've never been able to play the Pint-Sized Slasher one just because there's a glitch on PS4 where it just didn't let me progress through the story. It was so weird. But basically, yeah, there's so many glitches with the Creation Club, it sucks. And then you got the Zetar Arsenal, which is so cool. It's got a really nice little quest. A lot of these are really, really awesome if I'm being honest. And yeah, for $24, you do kind of get a big DLC, really. There's a lot of content there. Then we've got the new thing that they added this week, which is the virtual workshop, which is 1,000 down to 700, 30% off. Because, of course, as I said at the start of the video, they got rid of Grid World for free. So now you actually have to buy this whole thing, and you get the Grid World in here. So it says travel to new worlds from the comfort of your settlement with the VR workshop. Transport yourself to a series of exotic landscapes such as a desert island and the iconic GNR Plaza from the capital wasteland, featuring over 40 new craftable items. Weather and music options, enemy spawns near limitless settlement building, and 4 new worlds to choose from. Now, what I actually find really, really interesting about this is, I actually have a theory. I think that eventually what they actually might do is they have VR Workshop, Grid World for free. I have a feeling that maybe in like a week to two or whenever, maybe they might do an update where they actually release the, a different one for free. Maybe the Capital Wasteland for free or something like that. I don't really know. I doubt they'll release all. I think there's 4 of them. I doubt they'll release all 4. They might release all 3 just because, like, if you want to get. They'll probably make sure that they don't do the Capital Wasteland for free, because that's the one everyone wants. They'll probably be like, well, if you want the Capital Wasteland one, you're going to have to buy this creation, which is going to suck. But I have a feeling they might do the Desert Island one, and the. Whatever the other one is called. I don't even know. It's just such as the Desert Island GNR Plaza and the Capital Wasteland. I can't remember. It's like the Children of Adam, the crate one or whatever. I don't even know, but that one might come for free. Something like that. That would actually be kind of cool. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see kind of how they do go about this. I have that theory though. I think eventually in like a week or two, maybe the other one will come for free. And I think that's what a lot of Fallout fans are definitely hoping. Or maybe they might have next week's update where it's just whatever, discounts and whatnot, and then the next update. So they might do it every 3rd update or whatever, something like that. Where they do it, or maybe every 2nd update where they maybe give one for free. I think that'd be really cool, and I think a lot of fans would definitely be pleased with that. We also got the Tesla cannon for 400 down to 200, designed by the US government as a lightweight anti-tank energy weapon. The Tesla cannon delivers a massive jolt to any unfortunate soul who stands in its path. Includes custom modifications and a new quest that has you track the whereabouts of a missing gunner crew. So yeah, the quest is average. I don't really reckon it's that great from remembrance. I don't know, maybe it's alright, but I know the weapon is absolutely badass. Like, it's really, really cool. Again, you get to kind of change. There's a lot of modifications I think you can do with this weapon. So yeah, it's kind of cool. 400 down to 200. You can't go wrong. 50% off. Then we've got the Settlement Ambush Kit. 900 down to 450. 50% off. Tired of being taken unaware by the Commonwealth's deadliest foes, now you can turn the table with the Settlement Ambush Kit by setting up specific radio beacons or, bait as your settlements. You can lure enemies in and have your automated defenses cut them into ribbons. And best of all, you can watch the action unfold remotely utilizing a brand new security camera system. So basically, if any of you guys have ever played Call of Duty Zombies, that's what I'd like to compare this to. Basically, you can kind of build these things at your just settlement, and then basically you kind of like you just click a button or whatever, and it's bait, and then it turns it into like a radio announcement for raiders to come in or something, or like a bait to bring in creatures. And basically these creatures or raiders / gunners, I think it is, come in waves, and yeah, you kind of go to survive them like Call of Duty Zombies. You can definitely tell it's very inspired. And the security cameras and stuff are just average. They've got some glitches attached that don't ruin your game, but they change your year to like 10,000 billion or something. It's pretty funny. Don't know if it still does it, but I think it does. And then you got, of course, these nice walls, which are really, really fun. There's a lot of new settlement crafting options in here, which are actually really cool. Then we got another one here, which is the Transdogrify and Dogs bundle, 50% off, 700 down to 350. For limited time only, this bundle includes 4 creations, including the Transdogrifier, Golden Retriever, Boxer, Great Dane, and together are worth 900. But because it's a bundle of 700, because it's 50% off, it's 350. Now, I've actually got a little Shih Tzu in the back snoring her head off. I don't know if you can hear that, but I don't think they've added Shih Tzus into the game. They are just probably too small. I've spoken about this before. I think someone commented, what's your favourite dog that they've added into the game? Because in this one, they've added the Great Dane, the Golden Retriever. That's just like a black skin you can put on dog meat through the Transdogrifier. Basically, it's a collar you put on it, can change its skin and whatnot. And you got the Boxer, which is kind of cool. My favourite actually animal that they have added into this game, which if we scroll all the way through, you get to see all the pics, is the Rottweiler or the Rottweiler, however you want to say it. This is for 200. And yeah, it's just, my god, look at that. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's my preferred choice of dog, obviously. And yeah, my other dog's a Shih Tzu, but don't think they have that in the game. because obviously the suit's small, but yeah, there's a lot of different stuff going on here, a lot of different dogs. I really like what they've done. They put a lot of attention to detail. Remember, dogs were supposed to be coming to Fallout 76, and they just kind of never did. So that's kind of really weird there. But yeah, the final one is the Vault Suit customization, which is 100% off. It is free. Behind every Vault Suit is a number, and every number a story. Craft a jumpsuit to suit your story by choosing from a variety of different color and number combinations. So basically, you get the Fallout 3 suit and the Fallout 4 jumpsuit. So it's really cool, and you can change the color of them. Pretty non-canon, to be honest, and you can change the number. But hey, if you're role-playing with vaults and you're building vaults, doing this and that, it's actually really cool and really clever. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, especially if you're into, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of different stuff to kind of go over. It's actually just inspired me. I might make a separate video talking about what happened to the dogs that were supposed to come to Fallout 76. Because honestly, I just thought they were going to copy and paste the Fallout 4 dogs into Fallout 76 and make them the companion or something. And you really wouldn't think that would be too hard for Bethesda to do, but hey, apparently it was. Of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Fallout content and Fallout news. Don't forget to subscribe to my sports channel, my IRL/following channels, which I will be linking in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this week's update? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not? Was it too short? Are you guys like angry that they took the grid world off? You know, definitely let me know. Did you guys get it just in time? And if you haven't already, go check out my walkthrough on it, just in case, you know, if you missed it and you don't know what I'm talking about. All of that will be linked in the description down below. If I can't remember to put the walkthrough on it, it will be uploaded a little bit previously before this video. But as I was saying, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.